it's grown enormously in the last 15 or 20 years, more 20 years in the US and 15 years in Europe. And over that track record, it's delivered some really good risk-adjusted returns, consistently good risk-adjusted returns. It's also been growing with the PE ecosystem, so I expect that to continue. M&A activity has slowed down, but the bolt-on activity, portfolio work, add-ons for PE-owned companies continues quite robustly. How are they looking at the world differently? They're looking for resilient companies, recurring revenue companies, where the visibility on revenue streams is high. I think debt is a big factor in how they're looking at deals today as well. How are they going to be financed? Do they look at the BSL market? Do they look at the private debt market? And I think because the dislocation that we've seen in the BSL market has led them to look more at private debt, I think we're experiencing a much broader range of both mid-market and large cap deals to evaluate and potentially invest in. There's a lot of dry powder in private equity. Private debt is part of that ecosystem. I think there is a lot of interesting opportunities to invest in as private equity deploys that dry powder. And also there's a blurring of the lines between the broadly syndicated markets and private debt. Yes, that's right. We've made 3 senior hires into the European team. We opened our doors in 2020. And we've been successfully deploying capital to European borrowers and sponsors alike, and have deployed $9 billion in the space of 36 months. It's a great conference. Everybody who's involved in private debt attends this conference. Interesting topics are discussed, and there's been such a huge change in the market over the last 12 months. Also, we'll be attending in June. Our head of direct lending, Greg Cashman, will be speaking and talking about some more trends that we're seeing as 2023 winds on.